Hey, welcome to the MMX Any Tournament race.
We're about 20 seconds late, but that's only 20 seconds.
We can see Tiki against Movellandrone. And we can see if they will get good or bad RNG.
Alright, and the beasts are down for both.
Movellandrone took some health. And Tiki has just enough health to do the task cars. Which he will probably do.
Intro stage so rough. Really good idea to pick up some on his health if you can.
Ooh, that was really close. Movellandrone almost fell to his death there. Taking some damage because you need to have,
I think, yeah,
at least 3 health for Vile to pick you up.
Alright. More bonus health here.
Tiki has just spawned Vile. And hopefully he will deliver great RNG. Fairly decent.
What is the HP required to trigger the final thing from Wild? Is it 3 health?
Yeah, it's 3 health.
Okay, cool. I thought it was 2, but
Movellandrone has to take some
and there we go.
abuse.
Just stage for both players.
Tiki is in the lead right now, but since it's a race, anything can happen, really. Tiki might die, and Movellandrone might catch up. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, you're right about that. It just depends on what they decide to go for, and how consistent and risky that would be.
Make sure to follow the both runners, Tiki and Movellandrone. Tiki got a clean climb towards the capsule.
And Movellandrone just entered the main cave of whatever. Not sure what the building is, but
Me neither, actually. What is this place?
I'm a big fan of the jump grabs you can do here.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Like grabbing ledges without turning around. It's so cool.
I think it's if you're 7 pixels from a wall, if you tap jump and then re-tap jump, X will actually auto turn and the wall jump.
That's neat.
Tiki taking some damage, but got a solid time of 4:16 when entering the boss fight.
Movellandrone, oh, almost.
Ooh, almost.
A really
took a
unfortunate
fall
there, but
Let's see how many slides Penguin decides to do. 2, I think, so far. Treating him quite nice so far. Wow, really nice RNG.
it looked unstable to me, but I'm sure he had everything under control.
Yeah, 1 HP. It's calculated.
Movellandrone enters the door with about the same HP.
It's going to be exciting to see what route both players decide to take, because there are so much more choices in any percent than 100%.
Oh, really? Cool.
Since you don't need to grab all items if you don't want to.
I figure I might as well point out, I'm mostly here for, I only know some stuff out of watching runs the game myself.
Really good fight from Movellandrone. Really, really good fight.
And Movellandrone's second stage is same stage.
And Tiki just started climbing the tower. The question is, will he do Iceless for that extra health and swag points? Tiki having some trouble climbing the ladder there.
These edge grabs are brutal.
Oh, he is trying Iceless. Okay, nope.
He gave it one shot.
Yeah, he gave one shot.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Looks like it takes about 1 second for each try. About. Here comes the infamous Quanger fight. It's Quanger who kills most of the runs, if you're at least new. Tiki takes out Quanger no problem with this tango dance. Ooh, Movellandrone actually took a death to the spikes.
Oh.
Nice, clear, clean finish from Tiki there. Movellandrone having some trouble jumping up there. It's okay though, because you can just climb the ladders.
Yeah, these edge grabs.
Yeah, those edge grabs are actually more difficult than they look.
Yeah, and I think even if they do get it, I think it looks difficult anyway.
Tiki chose the chameleon third, which is the fastest 90% route. Since you get chameleon sting. Which is a great weapon for.
I'm assuming grabbing that one up there, the Tiki did, is just for, I don't know, why not? Because you wouldn't be doing the Duken, right?
No, probably not. I mean, you can, it's 90%, but
Right, yeah, because it blows up bosses so much later that they're probably gonna go for it anyway.
No, I don't think so, actually.
Okay.
Movellandrone is really low on health. Have to really save that health.
It's good he just got the checkpoint though.
I had to mute myself there for a second, but you can hear me now, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, nice. Tiki just cleared Chameleon, and he will now head into
Well, that's 1 health.
Storm Eagle. Oh no! Movellandrone taking another death. I don't blame him though. This tower is really stressful. You have to time these things coming out, and then there are enemies on them, and then there's enemies on the ladders. There's enemies everywhere. So that part can... This stage is probably the hardest stage in the entire run, I would say. Tiki doing a really clean first half of Storm Eagle. Decides to skip the helmet.
Alright, so Movellandrone just on Boomer Quang now.
Let's see how many dives Tiki gets. Since he has Chameleon Sting here, he can damage the boss much quicker, resulting in fewer dives, but the boss is very evil right now. Started diving.
We got some teleport for Movellandrone here.
Going for the safer strats, but more RNG heavy strats.
Right.
Since you're like climbing on the walls, he can't really get to you there. Oof, he just got... If Movel... Oh, no. Oh, it seems that Movellandrone forgot to change his dash to R.
Oh.
Because some players, they use the default controller scheme, and then you dash at A, so you have to use like the claw grip. Or you can change the control scheme to dash on L or R, which Movellandrone is doing, but seems he forgot to.
Yeah, I mean that would be if you're not playing with how you're used to playing, then
Yeah, you're playing
a bit harder than needed.
So Movellandrone is playing hard mode right now, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, he should actually do what Walrus said, reset, and then change the color scheme, and then use the password to get yourself in position. Or you can actually double tap forward to dash, which I think is, personally, I think it's real annoying. Now Tiki heads into Spark Mandrill. Really easy fight. If you can abuse his weakness.
Put that offer to restart if Movellandrone would like to.
Yeah. I would actually prefer if they restarted, because it wasn't really fair. Tiki entering the... What is he called? My mind just got blank. Armored Armadillo, that's the name.
You mean the armored armadillo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the greatest.
Really straightforward and easy stage. Unless you opt to the phantom grabs to grab the power-ups. But that takes time, so not sure if Tiki will do that or not.
getting that speed boost of a jumping off the wagons looks so so satisfying.
Yeah. Tiki going for the
back and forth like a yo-yo there.
Yeah. Tiki jumping ahead of the cart there to despawn the birds. It is really dangerous because you can get hit by enemies or the cart, and that way you will fall off the cart. But it reduces lag. He has 1 HP. Really? Really scary there. Tiki having no problem taking Armadillo down. Movellandrone tried Iceless once and decided to not go for it. The same as Tiki did.
Yeah.
Tiki just entering a launch octopus. Probably. Oh. It got hurt.
Yeah, I got that snipe from an enemy that was off screen. I think. So that was I don't know, kind of hard to see that coming.
Now he has no troubling climbing that section at all. Ooh, really nice jump onto that green platform there. Tiki decides to skip the upgrade and going straight for the boss. And let's count how many whirlpools Tiki gets. My guess is 4.
Movellandrone is onto Boomerang again.
That's 1 whirlpool. Let's hope Boomer Quanger is a bit more nice. Tiki finishing with only 2 whirlpools, which is fairly good. I mean, the most optimal is 0 whirlpools, but that rarely happens. And no, Movellandrone taking another death. Boomer Quanger does a really high amount of contact damage. That is if you collide with him.
Yeah, you get like 5 or 6 shotted by him, right?
Yeah, I think it's less even.
Yeah, and even more if that happens. Get flung up to the ceiling.
Another game over for Movell. But he's still at it. Going strong.
Yeah, it's cool to see.
I really like how Movellandrone really keeps going. I would have forfeit by a game over.
That's really nice.
But he still goes for it, you know?
Yeah.
Tiki just finishing Flame Mammoth.
Looked like a solid fight.
Which I think was his last Maverick.
You're right, it actually was, yeah.
which only leaves the fortress left. Tiki do not opt to take anything he did not take, or do revisits.
Is that common to see, by the way, in any percent?
Yeah, it's quite common.
Oh, okay.
If you grab everything, you might as well call it 100%. And it takes such a long time to grab the Hadouken that it's really not worth it. Even if you get perfect kills on every boss with Hadouken, it's still not worth it.
Ah, I see.
Tiki gets a really fast sequence there with the wild skip, the dangerous place where you can soft lock if you execute wrong. Movellandrone is still battling Wanger.
Yeah.
Oof. At this point, it might be worth it to play another stage and then come back here once you have the torpedoes.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Whether or not B2 weapons or just ease your mind, maybe.
Because taking down Kwanga with Buster can be quite difficult, as you can see here.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you don't do the tango dance, he will teleport all over the place. And if he touches you, you're pretty much dead.
Oh yeah.
Tiki taking down Kwanger. As the refight just fine with the torpedoes. Heading into the spider. Which can be a really difficult fight. You have to read the pattern really fast. And the less baby spiders, boss spider spawns, the faster kill he will get.
Yeah, because it's a little bit of an animation when he spits them out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it can create lag as well.
Yeah, that's a factor too, I guess.
I think having no problem at all.
Yeah.
Really cleanly taking them out.
Meanwhile, Movellandrone having to restart. Kuwanger.
Tiki heading into Sigma 2, which is the most brutal stage in the game in terms of RNG, because you have the 3 most RNG heavy bosses in one stage. That is Chill Penguins slides, Storm Eagles dives, and of course Ragda Bangda's ice.
Oh right. You know what it also has?
What?
The best music, if you ask me.
Oh, that is true. It is the best music. Another neat little feature in this stage I should point out is look in the background how it's night.
Yeah.
And you can keep your eye on that while he traverses. You can actually see how it becomes brighter and brighter outside the window there. And
I never knew that. That's.
And by the time you get to Storm Eagle, it's like day. It's a really nice little feature there. Oh, Movellandrone fell down into the tower there.
Yeah, I guess it's not as harsh of a transition like Crashman. How it's just like once at the beginning there's just be blue sky and then suddenly you're in like space or something.
Nice, actually smooth transition between night and day.
1 second.
Now Movellandrone is at Quanger once again, and hopefully he can beat him. I believe in Movellandrone. Oh no. Death once again. Tiki getting the blue eyes. 2 blue eyes, which doesn't really matter for any percent. But if you run Hundo, you want to have blue eyes so you can Hadouken them really easy. Really clean fight there for Tiki.
I really like Rank the Bangda from a decision standpoint. It's a difficult boss, but I really like how unique it is.
Yeah, it really is original. Movellandrone having pretty decent boss so far. Now it's getting quite dangerous here.
For sure.
Ooh. I think when Quanger hits a certain point of health, he cannot teleport to the middle anymore.
I see.
Not quite sure though, it's something like that. Someone in chat can correct me. Tiki just finished the refight and heading up to Chameleon. And he almost has Quanger. Oh, he beat Quanger.
Okay.
Really nice there.
Got him. Very nice.
Now Movellandrone can see Tiki in the distance.
Yeah.
Just above the horizon. The Spark Manual fight, just as easy as it ever was. just abuse the ice, the shotgun ice, and that's it. Movellandrone reset, and then use password to go back in. Not quite.
Oh, wrong stage select, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was it.
It did select Chameleon first.
Oh, okay. I was unsure why, but now I know why.
Yeah. Which Maverick it was, but I just know it wasn't Chameleon.
That's a really smart way to come back from a bad stage select. I would just die on the stage.
Yeah, there's no really good thinking there.
Here is the green biker, Dad. You have to shoot 18 boomerang shots on him and then 6 shard shots. to kill him the
Where
optimal way.
The blinking doesn't quite match the iframes, because it looks like you can just mash him down, but it doesn't really work.
No, exactly, because he has iframes.
Yeah.
And if you use more than 18 boomerangs, you're gonna have too few boomerangs to deal with the chameleon.
Oh yeah.
So you can use as many boomerangs as you want if you want to, but then you have to make sure to pick up.
Oh nice. Gets the toe on top of the teleporter there.
Yeah. It ensures a PB.
Yeah.
It's a good luck, though. Tiki heading into the D-Rex. Not really sure what the D stands for, but...
I haven't even heard that name before.
And why is it even a car with a dinosaur head? Movell taking that extra life. Really smart move to be extra cautious. I mean, it doesn't take that long to grab, and it's a free extra life, so... Tiki heading into the final Sigma tower, or the small tower that leads into Sigma.
Jumping on the tubes.
And this fight is really dangerous since Tiki do not have the armor. If you take, I think it's 3 or 4 collision hits, you're pretty much dead. And you have to fight the dog, Jedi Sigma, and then the final Sigma.
Oh yeah.
So it's a really dangerous fight.
But
if you have energy tanks, it's fine. I don't know if Tiki has energy tanks or not. Tiki having a pretty clean fight so far. Haven't taken damage once, except for from that dog. Velgarder, I think it's called.
And Movellandrone finishing up Sting Chameleon. Moving on to the Eagle.
Really good claw RNG there from Tiki. The claw just acted as an elevator without any problems, really.
Yeah, seems to stop at really good points.
And there Tiki finishes.
Alright, that's GG for Tiki for first game.
With a 33:03 live split time.
Meanwhile, Movellandrone grabbing that E-Tank there.
This is best of 3, so we will see another round coming up after this one.
Oh yeah, stay hype. And we're about to... There we go, get into the boss.
How many dives will Movellandrone get? I mean, obviously, Movellandrone can't win round 1 anymore since Tico already won first round, but he can still race against his own time.
For sure.
Which is the primary reason why he is in this race.
Nothing but dives.
Yeah, really bad RNG. Movellandrone joined this race to evolve as a Mega Man player. which is the same what I did when I joined the Hundo tournament last year. And I believe it's a really helpful way to evolve because it forces you into learning these strats. Movellandrone just entered Flame Mammoth and decides to take the bottom route and just slide on the, I don't know, frozen lava. Because if you actually complete...
Yeah, or like, I don't know, some kind of concrete maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it was lava once ago, or a long time ago, because actually, if you complete Show Penguin and then play Flame Mammoth, all the lava turns into concrete.
Oh yeah.
If you don't, if you play Flame Mammoth before Show Penguin, there's gonna be lava, and the stage is way more dangerous.
Yeah.
Movellandrone had some trouble getting the grab with the boomerang, so he went back and grabbed it. That grab can be really difficult.
Yeah, it looks really tricky.
Because the boomerangs will rotate downwards if you have downward momentum, and they will rotate upwards if you have upward momentum. And you have to like shoot just when you're about to land, otherwise the boomerangs won't rotate low enough. So the time window is really small.
Right. But if you just stand still and use them, or is it like random?
If you stand still and use it, they will always rotate up.
Right. Then why? It's just tricky because they just won't go down if you're too late.
Yeah. Finishing Flame Mammoth strongly. He had a bit of a rough start with Gwanger and having the wrong control scheme, but now it looks like he's in the game, taking care of every Maverick, no problem.
Mandriller.
He's a man driller.
Yep. Evidently so.
Movell decides to not go for the E-tank, which is just down here. You have to grab it with a boomerang.
Yeah, I wonder if that means it's gonna be his last. Oh wow.
That's close.
Yeah. I wonder if that's gonna be his last E-tank then, or gonna try grabbing some more convenient ones later.
The strats here is really different in 90% than Hando. In Hando you would just use a charge tornado, and then a regular tornado, and then another charge tornado, and then he dies really fast. But in 90%, if you don't take the Buster upgrade, you have to kill the Thunder Slimer with regular boomerangs and a tornado. Movellandrone decides to go for the hard grab the hard way and succeeds.
Yeah. There.
You can grab it with a boomerang. I think it's easier to do it that way.
Yeah. Might be just personal preference at that point.
Yeah. It is faster though to take it with the boomerangs, but
Yeah, still.
But he did that very well.
Yeah.
Now heading into Spark Mandrill. What did you say Movellandrone's PB was? Did you check?
Yeah, 50 something.
Yeah, okay, so he has about 10 minutes left to be able to PB. It's gonna be really tight. Let's cheer for Movellandrone.
Yeah, 50-32.
So basically 10 minutes. Let's cheer for Movellandrone. I believe in him.
Yeah, let's get hype. Whoa. That's ought to be kind of confusing because of the card moves so fast.
Yeah. There is an inner tank behind that machine that has spikes on it. I don't know what you call it, but
Bulldozer thing.
yeah, exactly. And you need to basically go behind it to take the tank, and that takes a really long time because you have to kill him. Especially when you don't have the arm upgrade, you have to kill him with
Nice.
a desired weapon, which
Oh wow.
that's really
Yeah, that arm hurts for sure.
yeah. Decides to go behind him and really quickly takes him out with fire.
But
Going for the heart upgrade.
might as well snag it.
All right, I know what it's called now. The chat told me.
Yeah, I mentioned
It's called the lag monster. Really dangerous. From Mavel almost falls off the cart there. Nice. Jumping into the door. And here is Armadillo.
Yeah.
Really good RNG so far. Just one bounce. Usually he can like bounce all over the place before he decides to stop, and you can't hit him while he has his armor on.
Yeah, you gotta remove those things first.
Yeah. Did you know that if Armadillo has his armor on and you shoot him with a normal charge shot, he will actually absorb it and shoot an attack back at you.
I feel like I should know that, but I guess I forgot or something.
I found that out like really recently, and I was mind blown. Since I think I've never taken him out with Buster before. No launch octopus. This stage can be
weird because yeah, I always usually go with Buster, and I don't really remember that, but.
Launch octopus can be a really dangerous stage because there's a lot of spikes that you have to look out for, and then there's these mini boss things that can really like create lag if
and not only the spikes, but like getting pulled down into the spikes.
Exactly. But if you just
stay on top of that thing.
Yeah, and just abuse your iframes. Movellandrone decides to kill the boat. Okay, nope, actually not. He decides to go over the boat to avoid the torpedoes falling down.
Yeah, and
really clean.
The snake is down.
Sea snake. I think it's called Ouroboros or something, but I'm not sure. Might as well be called lag monster as well.
Yeah.
feel like I should have studied the enemy names, but
It's probably fine.
yeah, we can make up our own names.
Yeah.
Movellandrone having no whirlpool so far. Okay, I just jinxed it. Since
He's
and
got 2 actually now.
oh, really took his health out there. So Movellandrone decides not to go for the whirlpools again, and it's a nice clean finish.
Right.
That was Movellandrone's last Maverick.
Focus time. Let's go.
The gatekeeper of the fortress, I would say, still is the spider, though. Because with the spider, you have to really be you have to really fast analyze his pattern and just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no! He jumped off the platforms. The platforms can be weird sometimes because sometimes they eat your dash inputs. I don't know when or how it works, but sometimes when you do a dash jump out of those platforms, it comes out as a normal jump. And that almost always kills you. I'm not sure if that happened here. Oh no! An enemy just trolled him and sent him flying to his death.
To the end of the screen.
This is for sure one of the more hardest stages in the game when it comes to exactly. Because the platforms will actually start moving when you haven't even seen them yet. They start move about when they start spawning at the last turtle. That's when they spawn, and if you're fast enough, you can do something called a leap of faith or task leap, which is a faster version of the leap of faith, which is like the fastest way to climb that section. But without the leap of faith, you don't really know where the platforms are, so it's gonna be. So you have to. It can be a bit difficult.
All right, I'm going for the.
Oh, really nice jump there. Only a few pixels from the ground. That's what I like to see.
Oh, smooth.
Oh no, he didn't get up fast enough, so the dialogue disappeared before he got into the room. That way, the skip is cancelled.
Oh, I see.
And let's hope the game does not soft lock. Which it doesn't. And Vile here actually has really low iframes, so you can really mash him down really quickly. And he really has 3 weaknesses actually.
Oh wow.
Really good fight. He has he's weak against rolling shield, what he's using now, and the torpedoes, which is slightly slower since they have a slightly slower projectile speed. And I believe he's also weak against what's the third? I think it's either spark or ice. I'm not sure.
Right. Well, yeah, probably wants the dashing speed for those.
Yeah.
So awkward if you just don't really get any speed through them.
Those trampolines there are really weird. The only time... I think it's the only time you see them in the game. And now Movellandrone can have his revenge against Boomerquanger. Now with the correct weakness. Where you can basically say, take back.
Yeah.
Taking down Quanger without any problem. He's a little low on health though. Coming into Spider. But you can farm here. If you really decide to do so.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh nice, that extra life drop can be really useful here.
Yeah, very, very nice.
And another big health drop. Really nice. The fastest way to do this in any percent without arm cannon is to use charged ice, the ice sled. But then you have to stand really close to the spider. And since the spider does so much collision damage, it's a really dangerous strat to go for.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that there. You need to be really close for it.
Movellandrone have no problem so far though whatsoever.
Yeah, I got that shot too there. Even though
Really well executed fight. Taking a few hits, starting to get a bit dangerous.
Oh.
Opting to use one E-tank to get back at full health. That's a relief. I was a bit stressed there for a moment. One more ice shot and spider should be down.
Oh.
Oh there, so many baby spiders. I think I've never... Oh, holy crap, I think I've never seen this many spiders. This is ridiculous. And he's down. Nice. Cleared it pretty good, even though...
Clutch spider.
Yeah. Freaking baby spiders. That's ridiculous. Movellandrone just passed his PB pace. But he can still go for a good time.
What? Lost a little grip there.
Whoa.
Oh, nice save.
That. Movellandrone really scares me. He has done so many like super clutch jumps.
Like 3 times the...
This is the RNG stage. Really dangerous. And can cost huge amount of time.
Penguin is down.
He decides to take the mech, which is a nice thing to do if you're afraid you'll take too much damage, especially without the armor.
Yeah.
having some trouble getting up the ladder. But it worked out fine. Taking down Eagle with no problem at all, until he decides to fly up and dive.
Of course.
He's taking a few hits here and there, which can be quite bad, because the rank day is coming up, and there's no real life refills. He decides to not kill the nose first, which is a wise decision, since if you could kill the nose first...
Oh, very low health here.
Yeah, if you could kill the nose first, the arena will actually stay closed, like it is now. It will stay like this for the entire fight, and that can be really dangerous. So it's nice to kill the eyes first. And he has 1 HP. This is intense. Oh. Can he do it?
Oh wow.
Of course he can. And
There
he does it. There we go.
Touching it out. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, taking it with style. Now it's Sigma 3 and 4 left. Using the charge chameleon sting to go into the door, so we don't have to kill the enemies.
Oh, good. Almost as bad of a roll. I mean, as short of a roll from Armadillo as before.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Really nice kill there. And Movellandrone has the armor, so he can take more abuse than what Tiki could. The armor reduces all damage in half.
Right.
Except for when stuff deals 1 damage, obviously, because they cannot take half a damage. That would be really weird. Movellandrone is so far behind because he didn't change his controller scheme. So he died a lot on Quanger, and he had to reset and change his color scheme, and then go back into the fight. But he's doing a really great job, despite all that's happened.
Yeah, it's been really smooth since then.
Still staying strong. I can't say it enough, but I really like how he has not forfeit, how he still keeps going.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though he knows Tiki has finished. Now past the 1 hour mark. Those fishes can be really annoying. They suck you in and then they keep you in there, slowly draining your health. And once you're in them, they have so much health.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like trying to mash your way out. It feels like, I don't know, you can't really shoot that often inside them for some reason.
Yeah. Movellandrone getting really good RNG there on Octopus. And now it's Flame Mammoth. And then after that, it's D-Rex. Oh no, the conveyor belt is going the wrong way, putting him in the opposite corner of or putting him in the far left door instead of the far right.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's more after that, so gotta dash a bit more.
I believe D-Rex also has 2 weaknesses, or at least I thought it has, because when I was a kid, I used to take out D-Rex with the rolling shield. So you can do that too if you want. But the boomerangs are for sure faster. Taking out D-Rex with no problem at all. The boss might look really easy when he does it, but the boss can be real annoying because you have to really time your boomerang shots, because as I said before, if you're falling, they rotate downwards, and if you have upward momentum or no momentum at all, they rotate upwards. So you have to time that and his iframes at the same time. So it's really easily. Yeah. Just camp at the hole and wait for the worms to come.
Yeah. Making sure to be able to finish it.
He has 1 E-tank and the armor, so he can take quite much abuse. Normally you could take about 3 or 4 hits, I believe, from a collision anyway. So now he should be able to take around 8. So let's see what happens. Opting for safe strats on the dog there. I didn't even know about these safe strats.
Yeah.
Really good safe strats. I should use these.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use.
What?
I'm definitely gonna use these strats.
I really like that. It's really nice.
And then the famous hug the wall strats on Sigma. It can be annoying because you have to time it well. You have to shoot when Sigma is about to dash towards you.
Yeah, because he, like when he's doing the guarding, you can't really hit him, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta wait for that animation to be over. And Sigma is down.
Leaving only Final Sigma. Let's hope that Final Sigma gives good claws. Because the claws does a ton of damage. Oh, nice. About the same as Tiki got. And he falls down now.
To me, wow. Oh, he's got some. Yeah, he got that health. It's all good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, to me, that Sigma head up there was always kind of funny because he got this really epic robot, but still he needs to be up there like, hey, remember I'm here, kind of.
Yeah, it looks kind of silly actually. This tiny head. And Movellandrone finishes with a race time of 1 hour, 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
For 9.
So, that was round 1. Remember, this is best of 3. So we will have at least another round coming up. Or 2, depending on the performance of both players.
Yeah, so just hold on tight.
And make sure to follow Tiki and Movellandrone. They're both really good runners and deserve support. So just hang on tight, and we'll see you in round 2.
Oh yeah. Just a quick bathroom break.
I need a break as well. I need to grab some water. I'm gonna be right back, and don't go anywhere. I'm back. And I could really need your feedback on commentating because I'm quite new to commentating. So feedback would be appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice. Looks like they're readying up for round 2. And hopefully Movellandrone will remember his controller scheme. Otherwise, it would be nice if they... It would be nice actually if they reset the race when that happened. I mean, the claw grip, which is the default controller scheme, can be quite annoying at first. And the claw grip really, really wears on your fingers a lot. I use claw and it took me a long time to get used to it.
Yeah, so did I. And decided to switch. Different game.
But there is no like objectively good controller scheme. It's all personal preference, really.
Yeah.
But once you stick to a controller scheme and get used to it, it's gonna be a real hard time to play with something else.
Yeah, it can be tricky to... At the first time you're trying out a control scheme, you don't really know until you really have built up the muscle memory for it.
Yeah.
So it's like you try a new control scheme, and then a few hours in, you realize maybe it doesn't work for some other reason.
And then like precise tricks like iceless. If you're used to doing iceless with a certain color scheme, it's gonna be horrible to do it with another color scheme because it's gonna take more time for your brain to calculate that you need to press another button with another finger.
Yeah, agreed.
So I can really understand that Movellandrone lost so much time because of the different color scheme. I keep saying color scheme. I meant controller scheme. Looks like they're about to start. They're like mashing in the menu screen, classic Mega Man X, to not make the intro appear.
Yeah. Yeah, first I thought it was just to for the fun, but then I realized.
And I really like how game start, it's really big space between game and start. and then password and options mode has like a tiny space between them.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
And it's also weird that aren't passwords supposed to be one word?
Yeah, usually.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
we're off. We got the charge for the... Okay. And the rocket shooters there. Second one coming up. Cool, they're both through the second of those guys.
Yeah, with both full health. And they're both mashing down the base with the same amount of health. No, it looks like Movellandrone has a tiny bit less health.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And tiki is going for the task car, which is when you take damage from the upcoming cars, and then they...
Yeah, so you can like
forward.
get zipped forward by them, right?
Yeah, a couple of pixels, and then the cars has a tiny bit faster movement speed than X. Holy, that was close.
That's all good. Rob.
So we can see here Tiki not killing the cars, reducing them to 1 HP, or close to 1 HP, and then damage boosting on them. But it didn't quite go as intended, but you get the idea. Looks like Tiki has too much health here.
Yeah, so both of them on 4 health here.
So they both need to take some abuse a while.
Okay.
Looks like they're kind of far apart right now, but I said this before too, but since it's a race, anything can happen. It's anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, okay. Both finishing up interstage here.
Tiki going for Ice Penguigo.
Pinguino. Let's
Also
go.
known as
Pinguigo. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
managing to get through without stopping once, which is really impressive. Shooting to the music. Nice thing to do for the extra bonus points. Tiki doing what we call slope jumps. That is, if you walk downwards a slope and then jump, you get some extra height. Only works on downward slopes. So what he does with upward slopes is he turns around walking, so he walks down them and then he jumps and then he turns right back up, saving a couple of frames.
You would almost think the slope speed would disappear if you were to turn around, but it's fantastic that it works that way.
Slope jumps do only work when you're not dashing, by the way. So they are not useful anymore after dash. Movellandrone getting a 4:22 capsule time. And Tiki is already at the boss.
Penguin.
Tiki missing a couple of iframes. Oh, that's bad luck. A double dive. Takes away that charge shot entirely.
Nice fight there, Tiki.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Movellandrone getting some extra health here.
Got hit by a snowball there, but that's no problem. He got the health back. Tiki just entered the boomerang stage.
The guy was like, "Sorry for here, have this."
It's dangerous to go alone.
Yeah, I guess.
It's dangerous to fight Penguin. Take this. Tiki going for the famous turtle skip, which is this sequence of tricks where you get hit by the turtle's torpedoes and at the same time you are grabbing the edge of the ladder and wall jumping off it.
Great fight by Movel there.
Yeah, finishes with 2 health. Will Tiki get ISOs this time? He tried it once in the previous round but failed. We can see now if he tries it at all and if he succeeds. No, he does not decide to go for the iceless. For those who don't know, iceless is a trick where you grab that heart. You see Tiki just skipped without any upgrades except for the dash boots, which is frame perfect. You have to do this really precise jump. I won't explain the details so much because it will take so much time, but basically you do something called a 7-pixel wall kick, which is if you stand 7 pixels from the wall you're kicking off, you will still wall jump, and that is necessary to give you the correct positioning for iceless. And Tiki finishes Boomerquanger without any problems.
Meanwhile, Movel just entered the elevator here with a really nice beginning of the Kuwanger stage.
Yeah, this is a nice strat too. We're taking hit there from the spikes to avoid the other spikes. Surprisingly, these spikes are the only spikes in the entire game that does not insta-kill you. Or, I guess, as well as the spikes in Chameleon.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Movellandrone falling down the platform a couple of times, but manages to climb up.
Yeah, I got through, no problem.
As you can see now, with the correct controller scheme, Movellandrone takes down this stage with ease. Not nearly as troublesome as it was before. I think it has been deathless so far.
Yeah. Yeah, approaching Chameleon here. Let's start the Chameleon dance back and forth.
And while Tiki is dancing with Chameleon, Movellandrone is dancing with Quanger. So they're having a dance battle, basically.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
I don't think he expected him to go all the way to the left wall there.
Nah.
That coming.
You kind of expect him to only teleport. Tiki entering Storm Eagle. Everyone's favorite music. Is that Tiki from X2 Tiki? Not sure what you mean, but it is. He was previously known as Tiki 7747, and he do run X2 as well.
Yeah, and I believe there's only one Tiki in this community, at least.
So yeah, I think this is the X2 Tiki, if you mean that. Movellandrone finishing off going on second try. This is quite nice.
Very good. I think he had yeah, possibly selected the wrong stage there.
Yeah. Tiki racing and talking in the chat at the same time. That's some multitasking right there.
Yeah. Style when you can claw the whole controller with one hand.
Right. Tiki finishing Storm Eagle with ease, since he has the Chameleon Sting. And then goes for the Mandriller. It is ship parts in the background. Those are only present if you beat Storm Eagle before going into Spark Mandrill. Otherwise,
Sorry, what part in the background?
There's like colorful ship parts lying on the ground.
Oh.
At the start of Spark Mandrill. Those are only there if you beat Storm Eagle before going into Spark Mandrill. And other parts are also quite different. Like this boss will not do a certain electric attack if you defeat Spark Eagle before going here, and there won't be darkness either. So it's really cool that they level designed this in such a way that the levels change depending on what route you go for.
Yeah, like even though you have different weapons depending on what order you do the stages in, it's still cool to see changes within the stage itself.
Yeah. Movellandrone took the armor, which is a wise decision to do. And finishing Spark Manual without any problem. Really well executed fight.
And we get Movell entering Million Door here.
He's half on boomerangs. Hopefully this will be enough.
There we go, finishing off Chameleon there by Movell. I think he needed another an extra buster shot last time too.
Yeah, but that's intended. If you use all 18 boomerang shots on the green mini boss, you're gonna have just enough health or just enough boomerangs to leave Chameleon on 1 HP, and then you can just do a dash shot to finish him off.
Right.
Tiki just enter the mine cart section. I almost said Minecraft. Taking the heart upgrade really cleanly and fast. And now the Tiki's dangerous strat where you jump forward of the cart to despawn all the birds. If you get hit by an enemy while doing that, you're gonna miss the cart, and that's about 30-second timers right there to grab another one. Maybe more. Tiki finishing Armored Armadillo with ease. He's basically just running through the stages.
Movellandrone is on the Storm Eagle now, but he had to do an extra wall jump in order to get on the lift to trigger the boss.
Looks like Eagle is not kind to any player today. Not Tiki or Movellandrone. They both got pretty bad RNG. Have to also say that Tiki has won the first round, so that means Tiki only needs to win one more time to win this match.
For future matches, if you're wondering about that, you can see at the bottom, close to the timer, the win results.
Is this Movel's second?
Heart.
Oh, he got the heart. Really nice there. Tiki got some dives, but finishing the stage strong.
And Movellandrone had a really good stage here for Mammoth.
If you jump and shoot the tornadoes, you can actually hit the boss twice, or if you stay close enough.
I guess whether or not he decides to jump, also you can hit him on.
Yeah, exactly.
There, just on the ground. Such a good hitbox on that. Or
they are doing quite different routes here. Because Tiki just entered same Mammoth. And Tiki has completed Spark Mandrill, but not Movellandrone since he's going for it right now. It's really interesting to see route differences. It doesn't really matter too much in 90% in which route you take. As long as you get the dash boots the first thing you do. And then it all comes down to how much percentage you want to grab.
I found it interesting how many viable routes there seems to be.
Only 90% though.
Yeah.
In Hando it's like 3 routes. It is the iceless route, and then there's without iceless, and then there's this other iceless route that Walrus is doing.
Yeah, the Phantom Grab route, right?
Yeah, the Chameleon third. Tiki just finishes his last of the 8 Mavericks, heading into the Sigma Fortress. I believe that the Chameleon third route is the fastest 90% route if you go for low percent.
Oh, smooth grab there from Movellandrone grabbing the heart.
Yeah, first try. Tiki going for the Leap of Faith, or the Task Leap, but he failed it looks like. Tiki going up for the Wild Skip.
Gets it, no probs.
He gets the first part at least. And that no problem. Meanwhile, Movellandrone is heading into Mandrill here.
Just couldn't contain the hype. You didn't have to collapse there. Or maybe that was something else.
It was my chair.
Oh, okay.
I was so hyped I broke the chair.
Wow, 1 health.
Yeah. Movellandrone really like living on the edge. Always close to dying. Really like that aggressive playing style. We're not play safe.
Tiki finishing up pile, very nice.
Movellandrone is actually on pretty good PB pace, it looks like. Tiki just got the arm cannon. And the weird trampoline things, he completes that no problem. Movellandrone grabs some extra health there. Really smart health grab. I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm stealing a lot of strats from Movellandrone right now. Tiki is going for the dance, but with the torpedoes this time.
Finishes it up with ease.
You can do it even faster if you use charge torpedoes. He gets the heart first try, which I find really difficult. I get it like on 5th try. I grab it on my revisits, basically. Tiki has no problem reading the spider pattern. Getting a few mini spiders, but let's not hope it's as many as Movellandrone got in their round 1.
That was quite a lot of spiders.
Yeah, I've never seen that many spiders before.
Movellandrone finishing up. Oh. Clean spider fight by Tiki.
Looks like Movellandrone has gotten 3 gold splits in a row.
Wow.
Keep it up and good luck.
Yeah, that's really hype.
Tiki now enters Sigma 2. My favorite song, but the worst stage.
Wow, that dashing off the platform there kind of scared me a bit.
Yeah. Moving platforms in these games are quite unpredictable. Damn, T gets quite a lot of dives. Or not dives, I mean slides. Holy, there's so many slides.
And
Oh, they just keep coming. Meanwhile,
And
Movellandrone is on the submarine thing. Let's call it the submarine.
that was great.
And decides to take the route above the boat to escape the spikes and the torpedoes. Let's hope Storm Eagle is kind. So far, Storm Eagle has been quite mean. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
Storm Eagle is quite mean today. Both players has had terrible RNG when it comes to like everything, really.
And meanwhile,
Well,
let's see how many bad patterns we get from Movellandrone here.
looks fairly good at this point.
Yeah, and yeah.
Nice. Looks like all good RNG.
Great RNG.
Looks like Movellandrone stole all the good RNG.
Yeah.
And Tiki almost gets the 1 cycle and then that was really difficult. I've never done it. And now Movellandrone enters Sigma Fortress.
1.
They're only 2 stages apart. I'm really impressed by Movellandrone's performance here.
What?
That. Oh no! That the first one made my heart jump out my throat. I guess I jinxed it.
The curse is strong.
This is like watching a horror movie. It's so scary. Because I want Movellandrone to PB so much.
Yeah, and Tiki as well, of course.
Yeah, of course. This is so intense right now. Especially considering how great PB pace Movel is on right now.
Yeah. Some of the damage he took down there wasn't as bad as it looked, since he needed to go down a lot of health anyways.
Movel just entered Sigma skip. He did not get the complete Sigma skip, or not Sigma skip, the wild skip, but he got half of it. Let's see how Octopus treats Tiki. One whirlpool.
Oh!
And no, it's an infinite! No! Yeah, you probably don't know about that. No! Oh, Lord. No.
Okay.
What happens is, if Octopus grabs you, there is like a counter on how long he will basically hold you until he lets you go, or something like that. It's a counter at least, and if that counter hits a random number between like 0 and 3 or 4, something like that, and if the counter reaches 0, that means you can never escape. It's like a thing the developers didn't notice, but yeah, it's a glitch which makes it impossible, physically impossible to escape.
Wow.
Can happen anytime to anyone, basically. Tiki did not do anything wrong or anything. He just had bad RNG. That's the first time I have seen a infinite grab in a race.
Movel finishing up Kuang here.
And now enter D-Rex. Really good fight from Tiki there. Really, really quick. Impressive fight. And let's see, and let's hope Movellandrone gets an impressive fight too.
Yeah, without preferably less small spiders.
Yeah. Tiki entering Sigma 3. No, I mean Sigma 4. What am I talking about? Sigma is about to finish. Ooh, Movellandrone is quite low on health.
Yeah, he got that.
It's okay, got on safety tank. Whew. Looks like Movellandrone decides to go for the semi-safe strats, where you use regular ice instead of charge. You don't need to stay as close. And Tiki finishing
up the wolf with ease.
Yeah. And Movellandrone now finishing off the spider without a death.
Very nice.
And he is 1 minute on PB pace. -1 minute right now. So get hype, guys. This can be a huge PB incoming.
Meanwhile, Tiki finished trolling Sigma here.
The Jedi Sigma, as people like to call it. Especially now with Star Wars soon coming out. And no, Movellandrone got killed there on the platform. Tiki having quite bad RNG here with the claws. And Tiki finishes with a SRL time of 33.58 and a live speed time of 33.56. That makes Tiki the winner for this match. But don't go just yet, because we can still see Movellandrone get an amazing PB here. But congratulations to Tiki, and make sure to follow him. Movellandrone finishes the revisit from Penguin with a
yeah. Congrats to Tiki for that one.
That is Movellandrone's second match in the tournament. As well as Movellandrone's second as well. Movellandrone still has 2 more matches left. And Tiki as well. Movellandrone decides to save the Sea-Sting and use Buster to kill Storm Eagle here.
What is up with these dives though?
Yeah, I don't know. Every player, or both players, got really many dives on both the refights and the regular fight.
For both matches too.
Yeah, exactly. I guess RNG is not in their favor. Movellandrone is really low on Sea-Sting though. I don't think it's enough. So he gotta make every shot count. He cannot miss a single one. Otherwise it's gonna be bad. And one thing to note also is that Rangda has really long iframes. And he shoots the eyes quite a lot, making the nose have more health, which is quite good, so we can kill the eyes before the nose. Otherwise the fight can be quite dangerous. Okay, only the nose left now.
Okay.
Quite nice. Quite safe. Oh, interesting strat. Decides to go for the torpedoes. Does not do much damage, but you don't need to aim or anything, so it's quite smart.
Yeah, they seem to hit pretty consistently.
One HP. And there we go. He's done with Sigma 2. He's still on PB pace, so get hype, guys. Let's see that hype rolling.
Yeah, his PB is 50-32. So we'll see where he's gonna end up at.
He's trying to do the skip here, but no, didn't get it. You can actually skip this boss if you place a ice sled in the correct position and let the ice sled push you into the boss door. You can skip this boss. But that's no problem because he takes down the boss with ease.
Yeah, and the beginning of the fight was still short with very little bouncing there.
Interesting choice there with a charged sled. Don't know if it was a mistake or not, but kind of worked out in his favor though. Let's start the chameleon. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that.
Oh.
I would say the worst part of this stage is over. The hardest part of this stage is really getting the armadillo skip if you're opting to do it. I mean, it's only Spark Mandrill and Lost Octopus, same ammo left, and those are really easy with their weakness. I guess the only problem can be Octopus. If you get what Tiki got, which was the infinite combo. Getting eaten by the fish, which is really weird because if you're outside the fishes die really easily. But once they eat you, you can have a really hard time getting out.
Yeah, let's see if we get any. Oh wow, this one.
Starts the fight with one whirlpool. Let's hope it's only one though.
Yeah, whirlpool. Tornado doesn't really make sense.
Well, it is a tornado underwater. Only 2 of them. Really good. Again. So I guess Octopus has all good RNG. He decides to go for the top route here, which takes a little bit more time since you have to see the animation of the health and ammunition and stuff. But I believe it's gonna be worth it for that extra life.
Yeah, we good for safety.
You can actually, if you hit Flame Mammoth here with the boomerangs, you can actually cut off his what's called his what is it called? I don't know the word. You can cut off his snout. That's the word.
Trunk.
Yeah, trunk. That's the word. You can cut off his trunk. Thanks.
Nose tentacle.
So you can both cut off Octopus tentacles to prevent him from whirlpooling, and you can also cut off Flame Mammoth's trunk to make him not spit oil or fire. Not really that useful. It's more useful to cut off Octopus tentacles.
Finishes off the D-Rex with no props.
Yeah. And he is -4 entering Final Sigma, so this can be a 4-minute PB. He goes for an extra energy tank, though, it looks like.
Whoa. A bit laggy.
Yeah, because that makes sense because he's on such a big PB pace. You want to be extra safe and not die.
Yeah, makes sense.
And getting that E tank took some time for sure, but he's still gonna be on a big PB pace.
He mentioned before how he did a one tank run, which led to some.
I don't remember. Did he die in round 1 on Sigma?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, me neither. But it's better to play it safe. Now when you're on such a big PB pace. I mean, Movellandrone is doing really well. He decided to only fill one of the E-tanks. Doing the safe strats on the dog here. Taking 2 hits. Shouldn't be any problem since he has the armor.
No direct contact though with the wolf.
So here comes the Jedi fight. Or hug the wall fight. If you don't time your electric spark right, you can actually run out of ammo here. And everything else does 1 damage. Except for dash shots, which does 2, I believe. Which is when you dash and shoot, your regular buster shots do 2 damage. For some reason. I don't know why.
Very suboptimal.
And now it's only Sigma 2 left. Or Sigma phase 2. Or technically it's phase 3 since Dog is phase 1. But oh well. And soon it's gonna be a huge PB. It's so intense. Sure, he lost against Tiki, but he said that he is in this tournament to evolve and get better as a player. Ooh, gotta get that E-tank. Okay. Whew. And if he can get that 4-minute PB, I mean, that's worth it.
Definitely.
He doesn't have any E-tanks left. Oh no! Oh. The annoying thing about dying on Sigma battle is you have to do all 3 phases all over again and the farming. I blame Sigma's claws. They were quite...
Yeah, well, they were not being very nice.
Yeah. I wonder if he will...
Here we go.
I wonder if he will... did he fill up both E-tanks or just one?
I'm not sure.
He can still PB though.
Yeah, like 1.5 E-tank. Almost.
If he executes really well, he can PB still. But it's gonna be even more difficult now. He has to really get his skills shining. He has to play his best at this point. Which he really does. That wolf fight was really fast and really impressive. Another thing, if you down Sigma and you don't decide to farm, you're gonna be low on ammo, so you might not have enough spark. So I think he did the right choice by farming.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially some extra with the E-tanks.
Okay, get a chance here.
It can be a PB for sure, but it's gonna be intense, quite close. It's now I'm like a bit scared. I'm shaking. And I'm having my fingers crossed from Movellandrone. Decides to eat the half E-tank. Wise decision. I'm so hyped I can't even talk. Uh-oh. What is his PB, did you say? 50...
32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He has 30 seconds on him to PB. He's falling down. Oh no, the RNG is oh my god, it's so bad. The RNG is so bad. Why does the RNG have to be so bad? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So sad to say. To see, I mean. Yeah, there his PB went. But it can still get a decent run though. I mean, you do not necessarily need to PB to evolve. Yeah, Movellandrone has gotten really, really bad Sigma luck these 2 tries.
Yeah, I was really on him there.
There's nothing he can do about that even, like, he fell down and then the claws just kept on firing the electric shot laser thing, hugging the wall. There's no way he can get up. That was the game's fault, the game being nasty. But he still keeps going. I still love that. He has the passion to keep going.
Strong.
Sigma is definitely the hardest part of any percent, I would say, personally. My any percent would be 100%. Getting some bad luck from the dog now decides to jump a lot. Not necessarily bad RNG, but it's definitely a pattern that he isn't used to getting.
Not sure how much health he has in both energy tanks this time.
Me neither. Since there's no game audio, we can't really hear the sound cue.
Yeah, good point.
But I would guess at least one full E-tank.
Yeah, let's see if Sigma behaves this time.
Round 3. Final Sigma. Okay, he has 2 full E-tanks now.
Very nice.
Now he's prepared. Except, okay, he got up. This is one of the worst RNGs I've seen in a race, actually. Both matches, both players, horrible RNG all over the place. And he clipped through with the claw. I've never seen that, actually. Whoa, oh god, that's some sick dodges right there.
It's looking good.
Oh god. He can do it. He can do it. Oh, almost dies, but he got him. It is coming in second place. We have Movellandrone with a live speed time of 54.23 and a 54.25 SRL time. And
tied his previous PB. That's interesting.
There is actually. It is a race PB. It is a race PB by 5 minutes and 14 seconds. No, 5 seconds and 14 seconds and 14 milliseconds, I think it is. But nonetheless, it's still a race PB. Yes, 5 seconds and 14 millisecond race PB. Really nice to see.
Yeah, so there we go. That was the set wrapped up.
Yeah, that was exactly. Congratulations to Tiki coming into first place. And
nicely done by both.
Yeah, exactly. Really well executed runs for both players. Tiki got an unfortunate infinite whirlpool there, which gave Movellandrone some time to catch up. And make sure to follow both players. They did an amazing job.
Yes, please follow them.
Movellandrone and Tiki. I'm not. Yeah, so it's gonna be interview time, I think. We're gonna interview the players. Looks like it. So, we're just gonna like ask them how they felt and stuff. I think Movellandrone is ready for that. So I think I'm gonna grab him into a race room.
Hello.
Hello.
The simultaneous hi.
How did you feel? How do you feel about your runs?
Well, that first one was a disaster. Let's put it that way. The whole control scheme being messed up, the whole control, everything was just a nightmare in that run.
Yeah, you had some
weirdly though, Wolf Sigma was really nice in that run.
Yeah,
not so much. It's like, oh, you're on PB pace? No. He'll never let you get the PB. Ever.
Yeah, but it was really close though.
It was.
You did well.
I mean, I'm just looking at the gold at Sigma Stage 3, and then I look at Sigma and it's like, what went wrong?
Are you happy with your performance?
Yeah. I mean, I tied my previous PB, so that's a win in my book.
Nice, and you don't feel bad. And you don't feel bad about coming second?
No. I was just here to prove that I can, in fact, PB.
That's a really great attitude you got there. I like it.
Thank you. So, where do you think I struggled the most aside from Clanger?
It was maybe this Sigma fight that you had really bad RNG there with the claws.
Yeah, I said it was a really smooth ride after Kwanger.
The timing, I think, of the sub-tanks could have been a little better, but other than that, couldn't really do much.
I mean, as well as on the first round, the spider gave you some really terrible RNG there. Just kept spawning spiders over and over again.
I didn't really notice, to be honest. I was just jumping over them.
I was just laughing my ass off basically because I've never seen that many mini spiders in my life before.
Me neither.
Let's see if we can get Tiki in here.
The only reason I had a sub-tank and a half was because I thought I could do it on that, but lost for having none of it.
Yeah, the wolf was kinda jumping around a bit on the second round there.
Yeah. That left wall is your best friend. At least until the claw goes there.
Yeah, I guess so. And it looks like you got a race PB though. 5 seconds.
By about 5 minutes.
Oh, it was 5 minutes. I thought it was 5 seconds.
No, 5 minutes and 14 seconds.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
So, not counting my my actual PB, I got. Well, I technically got a mirror PB.
Yeah.
Before the new PB.
Right. You really performed well there on the second. On the second round, you performed really well.
Yeah. Give me the right control scheme and I'll do things. Give me the wrong control scheme and things happen.
And I like the way you when you selected the wrong stage, you reset and use the password system. That was really quick thinking. I would personally die deliberate on that stage until I die game over.
Honestly, if it was something like Flame Mammoth I selected, I'd probably just go through it because he's not that hard.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Same with Storm Eagle. But I think I selected. What did I select? Was it Spark Mandrill?
Yeah, Spark Mandrill.
Oh, yeah. He's a bit of a pain without the ice.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But wait, we get that from Chill Penguin, and we do that after the intro, so... Yeah, no excuse.
Okay.
Alright.
But you don't have the... Did you have the boomerangs? When you took the wrong stage? No, you didn't. So...
I think I did? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see once the VOD's there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're getting Tiki, by the way.
Oh, Tiki said he had to go.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he has a lot of schoolwork.
Okay, so we have to wrap this up. About time we wrap this up then.
Alright.
One last question. What is your goal with any percent? How low will you are willing to improve?
All I want really is sub 50, and then I'll see what I can do from there.
Okay.
Because I am very close.
Yeah, you are very close. You're like 30 seconds away.
Alright, well.
Are there any more races tonight? I got a question. Let's check. Let's check the schedule. That is a good question. It looks like there will There will be more. There will be more. No, there will not. I was lying.
The tease.
There will not
So-
be any more runs, I believe. Not in a long time, at least.
So when you said I had 2 races left, really I've only got the one, because I've only got to face Madu and then that's it, right?
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's correct, because the scores for this one hasn't been submitted yet.
With
This-
any luck, though, I could beat Madu, and maybe Ty might get unlucky with Madu and get a loss, and then there might be like another rematch or something. I don't know.
I see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to calculate when the next race is, because the time zones are not in my favor. But it looks like the earliest race is Sunday, December 10th. On Sunday, December 10th, 9 a.m. EST. That's when the next race is.
So that'd be about 2 p.m. I've commentated on quite a lot of races this week, so again, don't know if I'll be allowed, but we'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for the interview and thank you for participating in the race.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Well done. I don't know. I don't know if
We'll
gonna take over for now, or
we'll just have to leave the channel.
yeah.
But I'll just
Anyway.
I'll just say when the next race is again, so it's clear. It is Sunday, 10th of December, 9 a.m. EST, and it's Sven Craig against Drago with Kazmatats on commentating.
Cool.
And thank you for having us as commentators, and enjoy the next race.
Okay, so take it easy.